Hello, folks of YouTube. I'm Essel. Welcome back to Danganronpa. I'm Essel. It's been the better part of a week since our last game period. What we know last time. Finished up the horrifying debacle of Chapter 4. In the middle of the night, we wake up being woken up by Kyoko, who has asked us to go order some Burger King for her. No, she has asked us to go to the data center with her. And what it looked like is she was going, Makoto, wake up, we need fries. We need fries, Makoto. And a chicken sandwich without pickles. Makoto, please. But what we're going to the data center. It's very important that we go to the data center. Because per Kyoko, this may be where Sakura left her final gift to us all with regards to fighting the mastermind. Yo, what's up, Zag? Welcome back. One more month until the promised land. Thank you so much, dude, for the resub. Welcome back to the diner. Enjoy your emotes. Thanks so much. Welcome. How you doing? Wait. Steel yourself. Oh, I thought it was going to be green mode. I made my way into the after-hours school and headed to the data center on the 4th floor. Here we go. Eventually went to the data center, but when I arrived, Kyoko's not here. It's weird. She said she'd meet me. Is she maybe inside already? I put my hand to the door with a certain amount of force. Rattle. It didn't open. Tried again, but rattle. It must be locked. What was it Kyoko said? The data center on the 4th floor.
What's this?
Oh, what are you doing up, mister? Ugh.
Damn it!
Breaking into a locked room is incredibly prohibited, don't you know? This is horrifying. Oh, well, You're trying to tell me you'd actually bust in yet, right? But...
Hey!
I can see that, you dolt. Don't waste my time telling me crap I can see for myself.
Unbelievable.
It looked like you might break in any second, so I just thought I'd give you a friendly reminder. Or are you gonna try to tell me you were sleepwalking or something? No, nothing like that. It's 3 o'clock in the morning for crying out loud. Even I get tired, you know? Stop being weird and go back to bed. That's very funny, Makoto. You're telling us to stop being weird. Now, in fairness, Makoto is being kind of weird. In fairness. I'm checking out my screenshot capture. We are good to go. What's wrong now?
Just a second.
Why are you actually making a racket? Kyoko?
You too?
What he said?
You guys?
The two of you just get back to bed. I'm positively exhausted from the class trial. And the restraint it must have taken to not say positively.
It's true.
Sure, you got it. Come on, Makoto, let's head back. What?
Hey.
Didn't you hear me? We're leaving. I have no idea what's going on anymore.
Shall we go?
Don't worry about it. Let's just go. Okay. Yeah, go on, get out of here. Shoot. So we left them back to our rooms. And then...
Goodbye.
So, goodbye. Hold on. Listen, what was all that about just now? She woke me up, made me go to the data center, which just started to be locked. And then she shows up late, and we leave without checking a single thing. What was the point of all that? Don't worry about it. I figured that we'd end the conversation just like always, but...
Goodbye.
Well then, good night. Thank you, Kyoko. Sure. And then that was over. But as I turned to leave...
Mukuro Ikusaba.
Huh? Okay. Fascinating. The name of the mastermind? Kyoko was right next to me once again, whispering into my ear.
Mukuro Ikusaba. The 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school.
Mukuro Ikusaba.
The one they call the ultimate despair.
Yo, what?
Watch out for her.
I'm not saying it's Junko. I'm not saying it's Junko, but I am saying it's Junko. I'm not saying it's Junko, but I am saying it's Junko, okay? Look, can you imagine? The altar lump present. Ugh. Come on.
Mukuro Ikusaba.
This is so funny. The third time I've heard this voice line already. Omelette du fromage.
Mukuro Ikusaba. The 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school.
I'm telling you. Junko was killed, but Mukuro Ikusaba was not
The
killed.
one they call the ultimate despair.
I'm telling you.
Watch out for her.
Kyoko told me to watch out for her. Mukuro Ikusaba. This is not even sounding like a name anymore. It just sounds like sounds. It's very good. Hello, sure. How are you today? Welcome. That was 3 days before the next incident. 3 days before we'd be faced with another murder. Wow. Okay. But what the? 3 days before the worst thing so far would reveal itself. Okay, so this is I'm number 16, Mukuro Ikusaba. The last thing you'd want in your hope speaks killing you as a hidden student, but it turns out they might be what you get. Yep. Mukuro Ikusaba, true. Mukuro Ikaruga. Yeah. This is the guy who bonked us. They bonked us in the back rooms. How did that happen? Chapter 5, 100-mile dash. Pain of a junk food junkie. Oh, okay. So here's okay. So no, I can say it now. Remember last time when I was like I said like I had a meta game reason to doubt Hina. There's a song on the OST called like Junk Food Dash. That might be the song that just played. Because I think the execution song is like almost always roughly the same. I don't know how long that might have been the song right there. So now I'm less sus. I'm still a little sus. But in the meantime, the day after the Sakura's class trial, that morning in the dining hall. That's all I'm saying. Because like I'm saying this now because now with that title drop, we have the same amount of information as before, which is like the phrase junk food dash or whatever the song was called. I don't even know what the actual name was, has been sort of dropped upon us here, which would imply Hina's involvement anyway. So let's begin the usual post-trial investigation. Hey, you didn't make small talk or anything. We never get to just straight to the point like that. If you want to keep up with me, you must refrain from the pointless small talk. How high is that horse of yours?
Well?
He just acts like that to hide his own insecurities. That's what I like to think anyway. I can't believe he's here. Regardless, you want to follow the mastermind. To defeat the mastermind, you need to follow my lead. They creep around the school like a mouse, but the mastermind's pride is as bloated as a cow's udder.
In the name of my family.
And no matter what it takes, I will rid this world of them.
Huh?
Toko, you've been pretty quiet. Man, you're so boring now. You just said like a mushroom. Gotta start calling you Miss Mushroom. Don't do that.
What's your deal?
She didn't snap back at you. Her talking makes things difficult, so I told her not to speak without permission. Huh? But if she can't open her mouth, she can't eat or drink water. I don't care.
How about that?
And you're okay with that, Toko? How low is that rock you're hiding under? I believe this is the small talk Byakuya warned us against.
Come on.
And yet, I let myself get involved. But it is now finished. I will never allow you to drag me down to your level again.
Let's go.
Going to begin our search. Stop running your mouth and start moving your legs. Pressured by an obviously irritated Byakuya, we all started our exploration. Okay. So 6/7 students present. Oh, I got nauseous. Yeah. Phew. Really good. There's so many good vocal barks in the game. Hello, Bloom. Oh, Bloom, I don't know if you were here earlier or not. You have missed some important information if you were not here. Okay. Mukuro Ikusaba. Kyoko told that name to us like literally 5 times. They are apparently the 16th student. I almost said Mukuro. Again, sorry. But yeah. Mukuro Ikusaba. And wait, where is the stairs? Oh, they're here. Okay. Wait, no, I can't read the map. Wait, where are the stairs? I'm so confused. Oh, they're over here. Great. That happened. We couldn't get into the data center. And Monokuma like told us off instead, so I'm curious if that was Kyoko's plan, basically, to get us caught. Yaki is hanging out with us now. Because he's just a tsundere now, apparently. And then it was revealed the next incident is happening 3 days from now. And they showed a CG of the person with the wrestling mask from the back rooms getting stabbed. So a lot of information in the first couple minutes. So here I am on the 5th floor of Hope Speed Academy. The 5th floor has been opened up to us. It's gorgeous. And it's totally different than the floors we've seen up until now. For some reason it feels unpleasant. Yeah, right. It feels cool. Look at this. This is sick. So Mukuro Ikusaba has been referred to as the ultimate despair. No! Sakura died before the dojo opened? That's so sad, actually. There's a gardening thing here? I'm in the lab first. I see a lab. Hello.
Yay!
Yo, Other Cheese, thanks for the follow. Welcome. Hopefully you're having a good night. However, you have reminded me that we will have to enable this again because we are playing Danganronpa. I'm sorry if this blocks your chatting for 10 minutes. It will, but we have had this on as a policy in Danganronpa playthroughs so far because I don't want to get spoiled. We're so close to the lore. This floor feels different compared to all the others. I'm not sure what it is. Is there some reason for that? I hope it's not like anything too creepy. I mean, it's the school, so it's probably gonna be creepy. What the heck? Raw? Nothing to spoil anymore. That's probably true. Not a rattle. Okay. Sign says biolab. Okay. Can't go into the biolab. It kind of sounds something out of an old cheesy horror movie. A biolab we're not allowed to get into. And that makes sense. More weird classrooms. Floor 5C. Whoa! What the hell is this? The grotesque horror of the room struck me hard and fast. What I saw was bad enough. What I smelled was sour, pungent, and possibly rank.
I see.
It smells awful, doesn't it? It must be at least vaguely familiar to you. After all, you've seen your fair share of corpses. Are you saying the smell of death, of flesh and fat and blood? There was no surprise in his voice, no shock. But he was right. I had experienced this smell more than once before. The smell of death and despair. But the smell here is strong and condensed. The smell of a battlefield. Monokuma must have...
Hey! Come
What,
on
my
now.
fault again? Stop trying to blame everything on me. If you hadn't done what you did, this never would have happened.
Unbelievable.
No, it's quite the opposite. The opposite?
Now then.
Yup, let me give you an itty-bitty, iggy, squingy little hint. As far as this room goes, I don't know a thing. I just left it exactly how I found it. So how did you hermetically seal it? How is it still red and pungent? What?
Yes, indeed.
How's that for a hint? Better than those stupid hints you get from NPCs in those mean old RPGs.
Uh-oh.
But it's pretty scary, huh? Blood all over the walls and junk. Of course, even in the outside world, people die bloody gruesome deaths every day.
I can't wait. I can't
So
wait.
it's not really a big deal. Just keep your chin up and keep on living, soldier. What's he talking about? That's the way he found it. What's the meaning of all this? So this is probably part of the tragedy and or the first game. Is my feeling. There's blood all over the place. I want to shut my ass over against such a ghastly sight. Never mind. The color of the blood things has changed as well. I think it's safe to assume these are considerably old. This is not really blood? Of course, I wouldn't find it interesting otherwise. And it is interesting, I assure you. What on earth happened in this classroom? He seems like he's enjoying himself. No way can I keep up with someone like that. Can I keep up with someone like that? Right, so like the fluorescent blood is meant to mean fresh and this dark red regular blood look is meant to mean old blood. So this does say monocam on it. No matter when, no matter where, surveillance cameras are following every move. I mean, they're everywhere. How many cameras does this place have anyway? Yeah, so that is very sus. There are white chalk outlines drawn all over the floor. How many bodies were there? I've seen this kind of thing on detective shows and stuff like that. Okay, you always seem at the scene of a murder. I wish I could say I don't believe it. Oh, I'm sorry, Bloom. I know this is very late where you're at, so my apologies. Okay, monitors. Okay, interesting. No point of interest here? Really? That's wild, actually. Oh, okay. Byakuya, about what Monokuma just told us. It's like I'm not even here. He must be lost in thought. Is he really thinking that hard, or is he just flat out ignoring me? Yep, absolutely both. Welcome, Hydra. A lot happened really fast. Yeah, you're familiar, right, Hydra? So I don't know if you need the recap, but we heard about Mukuro Ikusaba and then got right into the 5th floor. So all we know is Mukuro's name and that they're the 16th student, the ultimate despair. But no other lore yet. Oh, look, you can always watch the VOD. It's only like 10 minutes of VOD so far. So you can see the live. Yeah, good question, Balloon. I'm curious, like, if the tragedy was not engineered by Monokuma, I would believe that he used it as a blueprint for the game. For sure.
Yo!
At first I saw blue skies, it turns out they just painted the walls and ceiling.
You know?
But the plants are all real. It's been a while since I smelled vegetation. Helps me relax.
What the heck?
That's not what you're thinking, is it? What? Why, is that bad? Don't you get it? Don't you realize the true horror of plant life? It's there, just beneath the surface. Beneath their calm exterior, they're always watching and waiting. And when they decide they can't leave in charge of Earth anymore,
The end is nigh!
they'll put their plan for global human extinction into action. This dude watched The Happening.
Well?
I'm serious. The end is nigh. Some kind of control panel set near the wall. Does it control the AC or something? It's for the sprinklers. Sprinklers? Yeah, control the sprinklers in the garden. Set to go off every morning at 7:30. Don't you dare change without permission. Of course, the settings panel is locked, so you couldn't change it if you wanted to. So that means the sprinklers go at 7:30 a.m. every morning. Yep, you got it. It's super freezer friendly, which sucks. So if you get too early, you'll get drenched, so watch yourself. But you're not a little kid, right? You're too old to go run through sprinklers anyway.
Disgusting.
Yeah. Oh, disgusting. Okay, thank you. Very cool. Hero says he's serious, and Makoto has nothing further to say. Correct response in W. Yes. Agreed. Agreed. What? Balance canvas falling out of a move. Wait, what the? That was weird. That was bizarre. Okay. Hello, Ozzy. It's a chicken coop. What's a chicken coop doing here? The blood room? We already walked into it was like the room of like all the chalk outlines and blood? If so, yes. If not, no. This place even has chickens, huh? They're just regular chickens, right? Aha. Like, they don't need people or lay bombs that have eggs or something crazy like that? Seems safe. What the? It's a chicken. It doesn't have like a second form, right? That's really funny. It's alive? Oh, the red blood's because of the prototype. That's genius. Okay. I guess I can say that for sure. This one's the funniest. Doesn't have like a second form, right? So true. Oh, you like chickens too, Makoto? Yeah, I love these little guys. They're seriously cute, right? And there's exactly 5 of them here. Exactly? 5. You know, the number that comes after 4 and before 6. These are the natural numbers. Anyway, whenever the number 5 pops up, that's a good omen. It contains the mysteries of the cosmos.
I'm at least 30%
A
right.
number of power. Refreshing number on par with a hand-squeezed all-natural lemonade. Let's begin a word in edgewise. He's at least 30% right. Oh, I left the room exactly. I said I left the room exactly as I found it, which I took to mean like, you know, in terms of info that we can trust that the room wasn't messed with. But that's cute too if they left it like as was from distrust. What is this? I think it's super weird, super creepy. Flowers not supposed to get this big. Is this thing real?
Watch out!
Watch out! What? That's a Monokuma flower. I came up with the name myself. Try and touch, and you're in for some real excitement. Your heart's all like, whoa, and the plant's all like, snap, and the flesh is all like, blug, I'm dead. In other words, it's a monstrosity. Pretty freaking amazing if I say so myself. The Studio Hoshi Academy added improvement after improvement and created this miracle creature. The ultimate botanist, although they don't go here anymore. They died during the tragedy. The tragedy was the prior game theory is coming together.
Actually,
By the way, to put out list, that flower is super practical. It can eat paper, plastic, even people, so it's totally good for the environment.
well done.
Wait, which thing, Bloom? Did you not get? Social eco-friendly creation is vital for the future of growth of a healthy society. Not that I know anything about that myself. Spouting more and more nonsense, Monokuma eventually disappeared. Whatever it is, I'd better keep my distance. Hello, not freezing. Hopefully, at least. Oh, I think as far as the meta comment goes, just like distrust was the prototype for Danganronpa. So if they just exported the room from distrust into Danganronpa, they just left the room as was from the old development files, as well as we talked about earlier, Monokuma leaving it like we can trust the evidence hasn't been touched. Just to be sure, take a look in that tool shed. So it could be like a nod to like, yeah, we actually just sort of sneakily took this room from the prototype and dropped it into the new game. This place seems totally disorganized, from a lawnmower to fertilizer, flower frost to farm tools. Yeah, of course. And leading against the back wall. Is that a pickaxe? This is horrifying. These are really gnarly. Monokuro. So many flower pots, big ones, little ones, any size you might need. Maybe I'll grow some flowers to put in my room. There's no sunlight. There's no sunlight. There's a lawnmower here. Even with this, it would actually take care of the lawn. More murder tools. Pickaxe. Oops. Different garden tools here. They're trying to get us to become self-sufficient? Well, yes. Duh. What the? Something carved into the handle of his pickaxe. That's fascinating. Crazy diamond? I feel like I've never seen that somewhere. You do. That's very weird. Bags of fertilizer piled up. There's so many different kinds to choose from. So many coins. Well, that was weird. Into the dojo we go. The archery dojo? It's a... How do we have an indoor... Is it called... Is it Kyudo? A suit of armor is on display. It's extremely Japanese. Sure. Fair enough. There's a bunch of wooden lockers in here. The locks and keys remind me of super old school public bathhouses. Cudo, yeah, okay. How is this happening? This is very potent. Even though this room is totally enclosed, there's a cherry tree planted here and it's in full bloom.
Hey,
It's quite elegant. True. This is what you consider elegant? Are you... What do you consider this? Dakota?
indeed.
I lived overseas for a long time, so this kind of Japanese style seemed really refreshing. But considering its duration, is it kind of out of place? Well, sure, but does it make it less elegant?
Hey,
It is in a void, that's true. But that's fine. It's more elegant, I think. Target seems pretty far away, I gotta say. Pretty proud of my eyesight. What Kyoko told me yesterday. What the heck did it mean?
Mukuro Ikusaba,
Like the 5th time we've heard this now, or the 6th time.
the 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school.
Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in the school.
The one they call the ultimate despair.
Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in the school.
Watch out for her.
Kyoko, I'm not gonna say anything, huh? I can't say anything. Kyoko narrowed her eyes. Her gaze darted up to the surveillance camera.
Hey,
You understand why, right? She was trying to tell you that whatever it was important. The mastermind couldn't find out. But how did Kyoko get her hands on information that could be that important?
so then,
We're finished here. She made it very clear that our conversation had come to an end. And just like usual, I didn't understand anything better than before. I agree. Yeah, we don't know. My assumption so far... no. So if you missed the data center bit, so we went to the data center, but Kyoko showed up late. The data center door was locked, and Monokuma busted Makoto, saying like, hey, it looked like you were going to break in. Don't do that. I will have to kill you. And then Kyoko showed up and said, Makoto, we're going to bed. And then she told us that on the way to bed. So... my assumption so far is that Kyoko used Makoto walking up to the data center as a distraction to find whatever info she needed to find elsewhere, but I don't know where elsewhere was. Because she was late, and she's not someone who's late. Nothing happens seems to make any real sense. To head back to the dining hall and find out what the others turned up. I wanted to walk around floor 5, the other 2 of the classrooms. One after another, everyone made their way back into the dining hall. Before too long. It would appear everyone had returned. But still, it's just the 6 of us. It's barely enough for a decent volleyball team.
Just a second.
Hey, don't be a sourpuss. We gotta think positive. Besides, even if one more person dies, we can still kind of field the basketball team.
Hey.
That's like reverse positive thinking. In the trash room, possible. Anyway, no time to be depressed. For the sake of everyone we've lost, we have to do our best. Can we settle this group hug nonsense? We need to find out what everyone discovered. Me when I'm playing Commander in Magic the Gathering, someone's playing group hug, and I don't want a group hug game deck at the table. It's a fairly, as far as memes go, it's pretty niche. I don't know, that's the best I got on short notice. I will say, I find it funny. I was really expecting the trash room to matter more originally. Byakuya, it seems like Toko wants to say something.
What?
So, why are you telling me?
Hey.
Well, because you told her to zip it or whatever. Oh, I forgot about that. Jesus, man. I know you like torturing her, but come on. Well, Toka, if you want to envelop us all in your putrid breath, I won't stop you. You honor me, master. And don't worry, I took care of the odor problem. You're just gonna take it.
What the heck?
Shut up and don't interrupt the master when we are talking. Okay, so what do you want to tell us? Well, I was in a classroom on the 5th floor and something caught my attention. It was this. I didn't get to go there. A knife? The thing is huge. It's like Rambo size.
What?
It's a survival knife of some type. But what was it doing in the classroom? How
Well,
would I know?
Very suspicious.
Coco, what do you have? It's true, Bloom, it's true. What do you have the knife for? What are you planning to do to us? Jill doesn't use knives. She uses scissors. Don't worry. I'm not gonna. I just picked it up. I didn't want to leave the knife just lying around.
How about that?
I'd rather have it lying around than in the hands of a serial killer. Don't compare me to her. I'm nothing like her. Listen, more important. Now that we have this, what are we gonna do with it?
You know?
We can't let Togo keep it, that's for sure. We don't know what she might do.
what's your
I
problem?
don't want it anyway. It's too dangerous. So what to do?
So then,
Why don't you hang on to it, Makoto? Thank you, Kyoko. Huh? Me? Oh yeah, I totally trust Makoto to take care of it.
Okay.
And that's that. Hold on, don't I get a say?
It's all clear now.
It just shows how much they trust you. You should do as they ask. Are you sure it's trust? I feel like they're just using me. So notably, the CG in the preview for this chapter included somebody having stabbed the mask-wearing person. I think with that knife, which sets up to frame Makoto very well. So here you go, Makoto. Or act like I already said yes. Fine. I guess nothing I can do. Like, I'll just keep it in my desk drawer for now. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say. Hey, Toko. Do I still have bad breath? Sorry. I'm sorry.
That's fine.
You made a valuable discovery. Good job. Huh? The master just praised me. Hey, good for you. I'm dreaming. I must be dreaming. That I would ever experience as a dream. We're just gonna zip past that real quick. Whenever I look at Toko these days, it makes me feel sad. Yep. Yeah, Makoto. Also of note, the thing I'm very concerned about right now, is that Makoto notably does not keep his door locked. Apparently. Kyoko knows that, which is concerning. And she was the one who suggested we put the knife in our room, right? And at this point, I do basically trust Kyoko. I don't know that I trust her not to frame Makoto if it benefited this side of hope. It's true, it's true. I checked all the windows on the 5th floor, front to back. It's gonna be Sakura's job, but anyway, no dice. There are metal plates in the windows just like everywhere else.
correct.
This means no chance of escape on the 5th floor either.
So,
But when I was looking around, I realized something with the layout of the school. What'd you notice?
Just a second.
You took a good look around the 5th floor yourself, didn't you, Makoto? Why do you ask?
So then,
Because if you did, you must have noticed. The 5th floor is lacking something every other floor has. Something on all the other floors, but not the 5th floor? Stairs? There's no stairs leading up from the 5th floor. That's what you're talking about, right? Does that mean the 5th floor is the end?
correct.
We're finally starting to get a clear picture of the school. All that's left now is to solve the underlying mystery.
But
But that's the hardest part.
okay.
Even if it's hard, we still gotta do it. Yeah, Hina's right. Everything will be okay. As long as we're together, I'm sure we'll make it out of this. No, not I'm sure. We absolutely will make it out, no matter what it takes. By the way, did any of you find it? The other strange room on the 5th floor? Well, no, strange is a massive understatement. Smell of flesh and fat and blood, the way Alan's account was corpses. More dreadful than anything I've encountered here so far. What the hell are you talking about? The smell itself was horrific, far beyond any normal murder scene. Every body's smell concentrated. God, I'm glad I didn't see it. I mean, I feel like I'm gonna barf just hearing you describe it. But I mean, what the hell happened in that room?
So, in other words,
I can only think of one thing. A large group of people died right there in that room. A bunch of people were killed in there? Stop. Seriously, I'm gonna throw up.
It can't be.
Perhaps that's what was meant by the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. Huh? Thinking the same thing then. My theory is the mass murder that happened in that room is the incident said to have happened 1 year ago. It doesn't seem bad enough like, I don't mean to belittle the scene here, but if you're gonna call something the worst event that has happened in human history, it's gotta be worse than this. That was the tragedy that happened a year ago?
In other words,
Precisely. The tragedy is now the name for the genocide of the student body of Hopi Academy. Now, if it was all of them in some horrific manner, then, like, yeah, it's possible. As far as an isolated event goes, sure. But there's a lot of bad things that have happened in human history. If that's true,
it's all clear now.
that would explain why Hope's Peak was forced to close its doors.
Hey.
Yes, yes, for sure. There's, and you know, it's just, and maybe it's just hyperbole, this game's hyperbole, right? Maybe the Danganronpa universe has a very pleasant history and no wars have happened and no war crimes. Yes, that's, yep, that does seem like a lot. So awful, not just awful, super awfully awful. They're right, it's beyond awful. Yeah, there's a lot. Yep, it's terrible, tragic, hopeless. But still, how is it not one of us ever heard about something like that happening? Can I introduce you, Mukuro, to a little thing called, memory wipe theory? Memory wipe theory? Mukuro doesn't read the news. Possible. Yeah, there are many, many horrific tragedies. Does that mean, even if you just point to the 20th century, I mean, they really did cover it up? Oh, where are we?
Yeah.
Correct.
I guess not.
Hey,
My concern with the biolab. That was the only place in the 5th floor that we couldn't access. The biolab, huh? I wonder what's in there.
Could it be?
This was like a cliche horror game. It'd be some kind of creature, the final boss or tyrant, or are you allowed to say that? With a capital T? Who published this game?
But
We're not in a horror game, though. Either way, we don't have to worry about it at the moment. Don't bother thinking about something that can't be understood no matter how much you think about it. Spike Capsoft.
Naturally.
Your tiny brains can only do so much, so focus on utilizing them efficiently.
well,
I don't like how you said it, but what you said is probably right. I can't believe that Byakuya is... Wow.
What?
No, how I said it's right too. Incredible. Strange room. Okay, yes. Not to hero yet? Maybe not.
You know?
Well, it was a big garden under the floor, and I found more than one thing to be worried about. A stupidly large plant, a chicken coop, and I know what you're gonna say, but a tool shed. Monokuma said the thing was a Monokuma flower. Even touching it seems dangerous, so you have to be careful.
You're serious?
It's totally a man-eating plant. I'm pretty sure it's different than the one that lives in the pipe, though. Anyway, the thing was benefit from the sprinkler system as much as anything else in there. Oh yeah, apparently the sprinklers come on every morning, 7:30 on the dot. Yeah, remember that. You don't want to get drenched and catch a cold.
yeah.
Well, you don't have to worry. They say idiots never catch colds, you know. Of course not, because idiots never get wet. I think you're thinking of ducks. I'm starting to worry about you, Hero. Can you tell me what 10 plus 10 is?
What the heck?
Hey, come on. You don't always have to call me dumb. I may even help back you down, but that doesn't make me stupid. But if I make you happy, I'll answer your dumb question. So, what was the question again? Don't worry, you just answered it. Jeez. Wait, what was the final sentence there?
Yeah.
Okay. What, am I leaving? Who have we not talked to? Is Mukuro Ikusaba in the corner? Oh, sorry, you're right. I'm like, what? I got so distracted by the hero banter that I forgot.
You know.
No,
You know.
how could I forget the weird system? There were a bunch of chickens in the chicken coop, right? That's right, 5. 5 chickens. I love chickens. Hina's good. Let's raise them up big and fat. We can make fried chicken or barbecue or decisions. How about raw? Nothing fresher than raw. No, Hina, please don't eat raw chicken. I'm pretty sure that would kill you.
You know.
Anybody remember that old vine of look at all those chickens? It's a good vine. I noticed it too, huh? The pickaxe.
What?
What about the pickaxe? It was labeled Crazy Diamond. There was a JoJo reference in there. The words Crazy Diamond have been carved into the handle. Haven't we seen that phrase somewhere before? Crazy Diamond? That's kind of familiar, I think.
It's true.
I don't just think I know. We've definitely seen that phrase before. Huh? Where? That's it, I remember. It's on Mondo's uniform, on the back of his jacket. His jacket does the same thing, right? Crazy Diamonds?
I see.
You're absolutely right. But why would that be on the pickaxe in the garden?
Could it be?
Mondo must have stuck it and done it, right?
Not
Thank you,
possible.
Shrew, thank you. But we didn't have access to the garden until today.
That's right.
Maybe Mondo brought it with him when he first came here, then Monokuma confiscated it? Whatever the reason, that's what stuck out to me in the tool show, the pickaxe connects to Mondo. Well, what stuck out to me wasn't the pickaxe at all. Then what did?
Yo.
What I noticed was the lawnmower. I'm thinking maybe we can use it to call for help. How are you gonna call for help with a lawnmower?
What the heck?
I don't know, maybe use it to make crop circles. What are you talking about? I'm gonna make crop circles.
Well?
And we can use those to call for help. What's happened to you? You weren't like this in the beginning, you know.
You know.
Well, back then my personality hadn't quite solidified yet. The writer's just going like, I don't know, man. How did this guy make it this far? I didn't think it was possible, but I'm more disappointed in you now than I've ever been. That was literally just the writers throwing up their hands and going, I don't know, man. Well, that's all the new information we have for now.
Yo.
So now what do we do? Well, starting today, you're all under my command, but before we proceed, you need to figure something out.
No way.
How cocky can you be? You're gonna bust through the head if the ceiling of your head gets any bigger. So what does he want to figure out? Kyoko's identity. Uh-oh. Huh?
Well...
She was smiling. Kyoko's identity, but Kyoko is Kyoko, right? Yes, but who is she? The rest of us have a clear, definable reason for having been selected to attend Hope's Peak Academy. Hina's the ultimate swimming pro, Hiro's the ultimate clairvoyant, even Makoto is the ultimate lucky student. More unlucky than lucky these days, but... So what about Kyoko? Don't even tell me what she is. Now that you mention it, she's never told us. Hina being fairly based here. Well, Kyoko's only talking about herself anyway, right? It's not a matter of what she likes or doesn't like, it's a matter of trust. Can you trust someone who's unwilling to reveal their true identity? And to avoid raising any more unnecessary suspicion. So Kyoko, it's time you told us. I can't. What? Why won't you tell us? So a couple options appear. One, she may have been more comprehensively memory wiped than the rest. In which case, she doesn't know, is what I'm maybe starting to suspect by her saying I can't. Not that I won't, but I can't. Is maybe something to think about. that she may not remember the specifics anymore.
Wrong.
I'm a genius. I didn't say I won't. I said I can't.
What the heck?
Like, fair enough. What do you mean?
So,
Because I don't remember. Feeling very, very powerful right now. I'm feeling very powerful at this time. Yeah, it was only like a couple seconds in advance, but I did still call it, so thank you. I will take my awards now. Thank you, the Academy. I really enjoyed this. I thank you for letting me on to do this detective show. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Shrew, for the offering to the points gods to commemorate the occasion. Thank you. Finally, I have called something. Thank you, Bloom. Thank you, thank you, thank you. One of my outlandish theories has finally come true. No, in fairness, I didn't actually go back and clip it yet, but I did call most of Chapter 4, actually. I feel okay about claiming that. We did talk about the suicide in advance. Thank you, Playfuls, for the points. Talked about the suicide in advance, and I even joked about the what if everybody bonked Sakura in succession. So, hey. Oh, thank you, Zag. The points gods are very pleased. Thank you for throwing your points into the void. We will eventually find something to do with the points, but I don't know what to do with them. We'll figure it out. In the memory, you mean amnesia?
What?
If I thought you had a sense of humor, I'd say you were joking. But this is a joke, I'm not laughing.
This is
You can't be serious right now, can you? She's right, this is very suspicious. I knew you wouldn't believe me. That's why I didn't say anything.
however,
But it doesn't matter. Either way, the truth will make itself clear before we're done.
What?
So you have no intention of telling us. Then I can no longer stand by and do nothing.
hey,
What are you gonna do, torture me? Only so barbaric as that.
It's all clear now.
I will simply limit your options. I can't allow you to engage in any further suspicious activity.
what?
Limit my options?
Just give up.
Give me the key to your room. But if she gives you her room key, she can't go to sleep in her room. She'll be breaking a school regulation. And if she doesn't want that, she'll talk. It's easy. All she has to do is tell us about herself. Just hold on, I throw it like that.
That's fine.
Fine, I understand. Good, you're finally in the mood for conversation. Without saying a word, Kyoko walked right up to Byakuya and held out her room key to him.
It can't be.
You damn fool. Why do you refuse to talk?
Because,
Whether I want to or not, I can't. All I can do is keep telling you that.
so,
Maybe she really did lose her memory. If you really think about it, it doesn't sound totally... If you really think about it, it doesn't sound totally impossible. This is the worst school ever, where only the worst stuff happens, right? Amnesia would fit right in. Also, I think clips are whitelisted, so you can just post them whenever. I can double check. Or if someone wants to hold an L and try it, you can just post a clip sometime.
however,
The worst school where only the worst things happen. Do you really mean that? Huh? Well, we should see the clip. We should watch the clip. It was only like a couple seconds in advance. Thank you. Okay. Oh, they're actually... We'll talk about it when it comes up. But something got clipped early on in the playthrough that I saw because I was doing Twitch side video editing. I'm curious about when that pans out. I'm very curious. I'm not going to say anything for anybody who hasn't been... who also isn't spoiled, because I didn't get spoiled by this. But the fact that somebody who played the game in chat clipped it made me go... Now, I don't know which game it is, too. Because this could mean... it was some sort of very outlandish theory, and that could be just for anything in the series, but I'm curious now if I got something right. I'm curious. It was an episode, if you want to like look at the VODs, I don't know if you can see the clips, I guess, Hydra, of the VODs, but... Oh, no, it's fine. It has made me very lore hungry, actually. So it's all good. Don't apologize. Hold on, why am I not able to... There we go. No, it was good. It was good for me. It just fueled so much thinking on my end.
Hey,
I'm very happy. Because nothing got confirmed. Can you surely be sure that life here has been filled with only the worst things? What do you mean? I felt more empowered about making outlandish theories since then. I was like, wait, I might be on the mark. Hold on. Perhaps I've said too much. Kyoko then turned her back on us. Okay. This, I think, allusion to the don't leave note. Oh yeah, I got no information other than that somebody who played the game thought it was notable. And I was like, okay. Alright. Now I'm intrigued. What do you mean?
Come on.
Yeah, there was no spoiler in the clip title. Where do you think you're going?
goodbye.
Don't worry. I'm not going to anything to harm any of you. Those were her last words as she left. Kyoko's last words. Don't say that! I'm going to be too sad. No! Dining hall was silent. The only sound was the door opening and closing as Kyoko left the room.
What the heck?
What's her deal?
But
I believe the mastermind or Mukuro Ikusaba. But I would be so sad if Kyoko left. I don't think she can... The thing is, like, I don't know that she can leave. Because she's, like, the key plot figure right now. I think you went too far taking your room key like that. For her, that wasn't far enough. I can't believe she's enjoying getting yelled at.
Stop talking.
Getting noisy again, Coco.
Come on.
Sorry, I can still hear you. The sound of your breathing, of your heart beating, it grates on me. You're telling her to die? I mean, I know how you feel, but what's Kyoko gonna do now? Plus, the situation is just like before. It's no different from when everyone started accusing Sakura, and I am no different either. I still can't stop anyone. What? Why are you yelling all of a sudden?
I mean...
Because look. How long have you been standing there? I'm very, very angry.
Angry!
Angry at what? At the thief. That's right, Embrace have to tell you. There's a thief in your midst.
Huh?
What?
Hey!
My precious. They stole it. You're precious?
Your teacher had such faith in you. And this is how you repay me? With betrayal?
The reality is filled with so much hardship, isn't it? No wonder people have run away into their fantasies. But what is your precious? Shut up. I hope all of you get stuck in a hiring freeze and die penniless on the street.
What the heck?
And he's gone. What the heck was that all about? The knife, maybe?
So,
So let's think about his precious getting stolen. Does anyone have any idea what that might mean? It likely has something to do with Kyoko. Huh? Who else other than her would be willing and able to steal something from Monokuma? Did Kyoko really steal something from Monokuma? Only there was some manner of marble-shaped reality pocket we could summon here. But if that's true, what was it? And why would she do that?
This as such, it is
Yeah.
officially
Sorry, I didn't want to play.
nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked. And entry at that
I'm
point
so
is
mad
strictly
I'm going to air
prohibited.
the nighttime announcements.
Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight.
Don't let the bed bugs bite.
Um,
Wait. Oh, did I just skip past it? Sorry. Need to get out of here.
You know?
We can talk about this more tomorrow and about Kyoko. However, after what just happened with Monokuma and Kyoko, I feel like there's something in the air. I would suggest you take extra precautions tonight. Stay in your rooms, don't go wandering around.
well...
I like when you do tell us that.
Goodbye.
Well, then let's disperse. I'll see you all tomorrow. Well, it's weird, because... Oh, great point. Yeah. That's a great point, Bloom. That entry past that point's forbidden, but what if you didn't leave the dining hall and didn't sleep? Very plausible. That's right. Need to put away the knife I got from Toko. Into the drawer. Desk drawer. But is Kyoko really gonna be okay? She can't get into her room. What's she gonna do? Isn't there something I can do? Something I can... Oh, yeah, fair enough. Huh? As I opened my eyes, I realized I'd fallen asleep without realizing it. But more important, did I hear the doorbell? Doorbell, huh? Yeah, it's Kyoko. She knows. Hello, Kyoko. Kyoko?
Hey.
Be waiting for you in the dressing room. Word? See you there. Wait, Kyoko! Without acknowledging me, Kyoko disappeared into the depths of the darkened hallway. Am I not supposed to go out during nighttime? No, that was Celeste's rule. That's not a school rule. That was Celeste's rule. But I can't just not go. And for the record, it was a smart rule. Celeste was right. She was very good at the game, and that was a great move. It takes away an insane amount of variables to track. But she's no longer with us. She's off in her vampire isekai. So we get to do what we want now.
Hey.
Sorry for asking you to mute me so late. It's okay, I'm used to
Correct.
it. Indeed.
So then...
Well then, let me get straight to the point. Something you can talk about from the surveillance cameras, right? So does that mean... Does this have something to do with whatever it is you stole from Monokuma? Monokuma told us earlier that someone had stolen something from him. Was it you?
Indeed.
That's right. So I was right. But what'd you steal?
So...
Stole this. A key? Oh my god. Oh my god, that's powerful. Looking at it, I could tell it wasn't just any key. It was shaped like Monokuma. It was probably the only key of its kind on Earth. This is very potent. Where'd you get this?
So...
From the headmaster's room. What? You snuck to the headmaster's room? But wasn't it locked?
However...
The lock was broken. What?
Correct.
It was Sakura. She did it for us. Oh my god. She did?
Indeed.
Remember what she said in her note? I'm not gonna just lay down and die. I will fight you. So this is what she did when we went to the data center. So Sakura broke into the headmaster's room for us?
That's right.
So we can recover whatever she gets lie hidden within. Sakura is so good. She did that for us. The only, like, for sure, like, the best person among the cast. Oh my god. She violated the school regulations to help us. She already decided to die, so her last act was to defy the rules of this place.
Indeed.
I noticed the room was open after the class trial was over yesterday. But if I just strolled in, Monokuma would have noticed right away, which is why, I know, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say it. I used you as a decoy. Again, by the way. So you asked me to meet you at the data center in order to... Correct. I wanted you to draw Monokuma's attention. I took that opportunity to sneak into the headmaster's office room, and as a result, I found this key. Wow. Then what you told me about yesterday, did that come from the headmaster's room too? Mukuro Ikusaba. The 16th student. Lying... Oh god.
The 16th student.
Lying hidden, I'm sorry.
Lying hidden somewhere in this school.
Lying hidden somewhere in the school.
The one they call the ultimate despair.
The one they call the ultimate despair. I wonder if Mukuro Ikusaba is in ultimate despair girls.
Watch out for her.
Don't tell me, obviously, but that's again to mind right away. The 16th student lying hidden somewhere in the school. Did you find out about this Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student lying hidden somewhere in the school while you weren't in there?
Indeed.
Yeah, I'm curious, Bloom. I did find a file in the headmaster's room that talked about her, yes. I don't know all the details yet, but one thing I do know is that Mukuro Ikusaba is dangerous. Dangerous?
In other words...
She may very well be the mastermind. Mastermind? But didn't Alter Ego say the headmaster was probably the mastermind?
Wrong.
No, the headmaster isn't the mastermind, I'm sure of that. What? I don't have proof yet, but I have no doubt I'm right. To make such a strong statement without proof doesn't like Kyoko at all. But if it isn't the headmaster, does that mean Mukuro Ikusaba really could be the mastermind?
Anyway...
It had to be Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in the school. Is there, I keep wanting to say lying hidden waiting. Is it just lying hidden somewhere in the school? Yeah, okay. The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her. Anyway, this key is the one big opportunity we've been waiting to get our hands on. Now that we've grasped it, we can't let it go, can we? The full legal name, yeah. Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student lying hidden somewhere in the school. The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her. Sure, but I mean, what's this key even unlock?
So...
I don't know yet, which is why I need you to draw Monokuma's attention again while I go and find out. Wait, so you're planning on sneaking back in again? You can't, it's way too dangerous. And you want me to draw his attention, but we don't actually know there's only one mastermind, right? If there's more than one person watching us...
Is that right?
But they didn't catch on last night, right? Maybe we just got lucky.
Hey.
Or maybe the mastermind can't monitor us and control Monokuma at the same time. In part because it's spoilery, right? That's the hard part about a meme like this. Thank you, Shrew. Yeah, thank you. Like I said, we didn't call last night. But as you said, maybe it was pure luck. Which is why we're going to run the experiment one more time. And if we're successful again, that may have just been a lucky guess. That's not how science works. What may have just been a lucky guess, it will be proven true. As Kyoko talked, she was calm and collected as ever. The song is good. I couldn't help but just stand there and listen.
Hey.
If it's true the mastermind can't watch us and control Monokuma at the same time, then there would have to be a period of time where the mastermind is vulnerable. What we need to do is find out for sure if it's actually true and if we can exploit it. Maybe, but no matter what the reward, the risk is just too high. When I think what might happen if we fail...
Why is that?
I don't think you need to worry all that much. After all, New World Order? Okay. With minimal restrictions, you are free to explore Hope's Peak Academy at your discretion. No restrictions have been placed on efforts to solve the mystery, am I wrong? Even when I took the key, I didn't break any rules as far as I can tell. But if the mastermind decides to do something, all the rules in the world won't matter. You could just kill us all without a second thought.
I see.
In that case, even if the plan fails, we'll still be able to prove or disprove that hypothesis. What?
Correct.
In a moment of crisis, will the mastermind break their own rules or adhere to them no matter what?
In other words,
we gain something whether we succeed or not. Now there's no reason not to do it, right? Oh, fascinating, Hydra. But
if you spend all your time trying to avoid danger, you'll never move forward.
She's so right about that. We know the danger, but if that risk means solving the mystery, we have no choice. Something if you move forward, gain 2. If you stand still, gain 1. Any Gundam fans?
Hey.
With Gundam Witch from Mercury and G Witch fans? Am I wrong? The moment I finally realized I had never seen the slightest hint of fear or despair in Kyoko's eyes. Her gaze was firmly fixed on the mystery ahead, the enemy standing before us, and with that in view, she just smiled. I can't change how I feel and wouldn't if I could. She's gonna die. I'm so sad. Then Kyoko took something from her coat pocket and held it out to me. What's this?
It's true.
Consider it a symbol of my determination. Don't open it yet. Only open it if something ever happens to me. If something happens?
However,
I'm not planning on dying, but there's always a chance of it, and definitely that meaning is unappealing.
hey.
No. Please, I want you to hold on to it for me. Fine, I'll hold on to it if you ask me to. But I'm gonna get it back at some point. You can be sure of that.
Indeed.
Yes, of course.
Hey.
One more thing. You can't tell anyone else what I've discovered. Kyoko with Sans? Yeah, that's true. Sure, because then the mastermind might find out, right?
Indeed.
Well, there's that too. Give me something else.
Well.
It's nothing. Forget I said anything. I can't just forget that easily.
So then.
Shall I begin?
Makoto.
I'm counting you, Makoto. I just have to give Monokuma's attention, right? I'll give it my best shot.
Goodbye.
I'm going on ahead. The rest is up to you. Her curt goodbye was no different than any other time. And like every other time, she moved at a brisk pace as she left. What wasn't like every other time was the sudden knot I felt in my stomach as I watched her walk away. No, Don't do this to me. Oh, everything's gonna be fine, I know it. Because it's Kyoko. Talking to myself helps shake off some of my anxiety. And then I got to work. Don't do this to me. Okay, let's do this. Hey, Monokuma, you can see me, right? Get out here. I got a bone to pick with you. And a few moments later...
Monokuma appears!
Well, this is a surprise. You being the one to call me out?
Hey!
Hey, by the way, huh?
Most suspicious.
What were you and Kyoko up to going to the bathhouse? The two of you in the middle of the night? Yes, okay. Yes, okay. Remove to... Okay, great. Yes, okay. Not gonna talk, huh? Sure, I get it. Well, whatever. Makoto, what do you think a Kyoko is? Reaction. A miserable pile of secrets. Well, whatever. Unlike you, I have absolutely no interest in late-night bath scenes. Are you sure? The removed lines in all languages, that's very good. Because I like to maintain a healthy life of observation far away from X-rated exploits. Oh, so that's why there's no surveillance cameras in the bathhouse.
Wow.
Bullseye. Or because the one gets all fogged up and you can't see anything anyway. Sounds like that's the bullseye to me.
You need something?
Anyway, you went to all that trouble to get me out here. Now what do you want? Well, there's just something I want to confirm with you.
Say what?
Whether I'm a mademoiselle or a dude fella, I don't understand. Okay.
Actually...
But in the Bear Kingdom, there is no male or female. Actually, there is. Seriously?
My entire existence!
If Makoto launched into a full confession scene, that'd be very good.
This is kind of depressing.
Well, listen, I'll get stuck if I get thinking about it too much. So what do you actually want to ask me? Well, you told us earlier your precious had been stolen. What's this precious of yours?
What are you thinking?
Listen, I'm sure this is a silly question. No way it's possible and all, but... Is that seriously what you dragged me out here to ask me?
Unbelievable.
You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be 100 megaton freaking kidding me. You're not gonna ask something useful like how to get the best honey or ursine breeding tips? What are you talking about? This is crazy. Are all pubescent teen boys as nutty as you?
What the heck?
God, you're so annoying. I'll tell you, it was a key and... That's it. What was the second thing? It's a blank, stupid, a secret. Fill it in yourself. Making me trudge all the way out here for that. I'd like to see what's going on in that brain of yours. And the next time you summon me from something so stupid, open up your skull and find out. Knife and key and... was it? No, technically 6 letters, but we don't know. Whew. I kept him distracted long enough. I think just waiting to hope Kyoko makes it out okay. No, she'll be fine. It's Kyoko after all. I'm sure she's fine. Right? Please. We should have nothing until the next day. This should be day 2 out of 3. So, it should happen after one more sleep. Doing my best to settle my nerves and get back to sleep. Oh, we haven't done one of these yet. Okay.
Monokuma Theater, brought to you by Spike Chunsoft Company
What's happening
Limited.
in the TV? What's happening on the TV? What are these CGs from? What? 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 Sakura's in a Muso game? Wait. Why did they make... Why have they not made this game yet? Sakura's Revenge, the game the world has been waiting for. Ultiforce development has been cancelled. Of course, if enough people buy Danganronpa, who knows? Sabakai's reading all your friends poohoo. Hope Academy store branch, or TGS branch. Tokyo Game Show. Okay. This super stylish, super fashionable game was cancelled during development, but it'll start back up again if Danganronpa sells well.
Then you guys have to recommend it to your friends, too!
What in the goddamn? That's a normal ding dong ding bong. It's ding dong dong ding, right? For body discovery.
Good morning, everyone! It is now 7 a.m. and nighttime is officially over. Time to rise and shine!
You're so right, true.
Get ready to greet another beautiful day!
My body feels so heavy this morning. Mostly because I was up so late last night. I'm at the dining hall. Nope. First thing is first. There is the knife. Okay. Whew. What about your toolkit, Makoto? Wish we could do like the full 180 like in the Resident Evil games. Yeah. Oh, I'm so nervous. She shouldn't be dead yet, but... Yeah, it's true. No!
What?
You're 1 minute late, Makoto. How do you explain this? Sorry, I'm not feeling so great today.
What's your problem?
I think a tired issue like that's gonna work.
Huh?
Are you able to talk again? I don't recall giving you permission. What? I just thought, I mean, since a day had passed and maybe reset. Sorry, please don't hate me. Whatever my punishment is, I'll accept it. I'll hang a sign on my neck that says "bad girl." I'll clean in my bad. Okay. If you stop making disgusting comments like that, maybe I can forgive you. Thank you. I won't make any more disgusting comments. I promise. Thank you, Toko.
So,
Anyway, where's Kyoko? I haven't seen her this morning.
Could it be?
Not cool. This is worse than being late for lunch, for a date, for your wedding, for anything. Maybe she's mad about what happened yesterday and she's not going to show up anymore? I can't tell the others why Kyoko might not be here. The best thing to do right now is just keep quiet.
Very strange.
Whatever the reason, I'm curious to know what she is doing. No, she's not in her room, so...
You know?
Oh yeah, you still have her key, right?
What's this?
Oh, you're looking for Miss Kirigiri. What do you want now?
Hey!
I'm right? You're wondering where she is, right? Do you know where she is?
ooh.
Well, it's hard to say. You don't know either?
What?
It's because he doesn't know. That's why he's here, to try and prod us for information. Hey, don't you just hate it when you ask someone what their favorite movie is and they name some indie bullcrap? Hey, sometimes that is the case. Sorry, 1 second. Thank you for your patience. Okay.
This is very
I feel like I'm getting
suspicious.
whiplash the way he changes subjects like that. Thank goodness, this Monokuma really didn't notice. So I guess our plan went off just fine last night, which could mean
Hey,
maybe the mastermind can't monitor us and control Monokuma at the same time. Could she have been right about that?
Hey! Hey!
So, was I right? Looking for her, Miss Kirigiri. Any idea where she might have gone? We have no idea.
What the heck?
And even if we did know, I wouldn't tell you.
What the heck?
You're serious. Don't you hate it when you ask someone what their favorite game is and name some visual novel bullcrap? Yeah. I see. Oh, fine, whatever. I don't care anymore. Sayonara, suckers. The sprite's very good. As soon as he was gone, we all glanced around at each other. So what was that just now? Does that mean Monokuma doesn't know where she is either? Would seem that way.
You know?
Where the heck could she have gone? Don't you think we should all go look for her? And how would you suggest we approach that task? Even Monokuma can't seem to locate her.
Very suspicious.
Yeah, how can you not know where she is?
Yeah, totally.
So strange. Kyoko must have used that key so they can sneak into some unknown part of the school. If someone, even Monokuma, wouldn't notice, where could it be? Headmaster's room, maybe? 4th floor? We spent the rest of breakfast talking about where Kyoko could have gone. Afterwards, we returned to our rooms. Oh, free time? That's true, yeah. Breakfast didn't only feel anywhere upbeat, that's for sure. This is more than just me staying up late last night. random free time? Do we hang out with Toko? That was our last hangout, right? Oh my god, what? Something I've not heard in a while. I don't think we've done any Hina hangouts yet. We've actually done very few with anybody left in the pool here. We did like one with Toko and that was it. So we could do whatever here. We could do more Toko. I'm kind of curious about Byakuya. I'm not that curious about Hiro. I mean, there's only 4 people to hang out with. Either way, we're gonna roll a little bit first. I will finish what you started. Yeah, that's what I'm inclined to do. Although last time we held an L. We got a negative response from Toko, so unclear now. Let's give it a shot. Nah, I'm not that desperate yet. Nah. Should we do more than 5 at a time? 62.13 by the way. That's new. Yep. Whoa, evil tape. Sorry for blocking you over 2%. Yo, what the heck? Lucky. Not this thing again. That doesn't help us. No, no, we can go into the gaming zone actually. Change our minds. That's fine, we can go to the gaming zone. It's the gaming zone. I swear I'm gonna put myself in Grossberg's chair next time we do the gaming zone instead of the gaming zone. This is gaming after all. Going for 10. Didn't even help. The thing is, like, we're just not gaining enough percentage. You see what I mean? Like, we could do 5 times the rolls, and we're barely getting. We're not even getting 5%. We're getting. I'm sorry. We're getting 5%. We could do a lot of coins. What is that? Like, how many coins do you get down to, like, you know, guaranteed? And it's like 50. It's not even guaranteed. With 65 coins, we're not even guaranteed. So what's the point? We could do like 20, but that barely improves our odds. It improves it, don't get me wrong. But, like, also who cares? The other hard part is, unless we're trying to go for actual completion here, it barely makes sense to go for new gifts because we know how the old gifts work. So we are kind of okay with repeats. Just get 5 more RNG. That's true. Hey, huge. All right. That's what we needed, folks. Oh, the evil croissant. I forgot about this. Activated charcoal croissant. Don't eat an activated charcoal croissant. I'm gonna plumb this again. Alright, that's good enough. %12 hit chance, simply hit. So true, so true. What is Toko? Not that I much look forward to if I did get out. Yes, let's. That's horrifying, true. More pity? Aren't you such a good person to show me all this pity? I'm trying to hang out with you, Toko. I spent some time with Toko. Toko and I grew a little closer today. I would love to. She loves the fountain pen. Not the altar lump. I'm not giving her the altar lump.
What the heck?
Hey, I want to talk to you. That's strange. Toko never wants to talk to me. She hated my guts.
What's your problem?
Are you listening to me? Oh, sorry. Yeah, I'm listening. I just want to clear something up. I have to clear it up. What I said before, I don't want you to get the wrong idea, okay? What'd you say? But I'm not having any love in real life. I don't want you to think I don't have any experience at all. Even someone like me has gone on a date. Oh. It's true. I'm not lying. I'll take all that out here if you really want to hear. No, it's okay. I was in junior high. Oh. And there's no where this guy from the class should ask me. Okay, I guess I'm here anyway. Asked me to make plans for the date. Stayed up all night for 3 days planning it. Oh no. What I came up with was... It was our first date, so I wanted to do something traditional. I decided I'm going to see something. What was it? Are you stupid? We're talking about traditional date stuff. What do you think it was? What else could it be? A movie. You plan to see a movie? Yeah, it's pretty cool, right? You go watch it and talk about it passionately. In other words, ideal first date material. You stayed up for 3 days at the camp with? Next I decided to go see. Since we were in junior high, we couldn't go see some kids movie, right? I wanted something really action-packed. A guy would definitely like that kind of thing, and it gets you both pumped up. So we gotta check out a Seijin Suzuki triple feature. Tokyo Drifter, Fighting Elegy, and Branded to Kill. Irresistible for any guy, right? Those are all... You don't know who Seijin Suzuki is? He's world famous for his one-of-a-kind aesthetic, his unique blending of color. Sorry. The killer's the main character, he's riled up by the smell of cooking rice, a murder masterpiece. Honestly, I think there's probably not a lot of guys might have any idea who he is. You're right, I learned that fact the hard way. I hate it, he disappeared right in the middle of the first movie. Oh my god. He just left? And after you put all the effort into planning everything out, that's awful. Well, that's what it is. Besides, I found out that was just a dare anyway. Oh. A dare? Yeah, he lost a bet with his friends, so he had to go on a date with me. Yeah. And there I was, spending 3 days to come up with something for us to do. This is all your fault. You made me remember the terrible trauma. My fault? Do you like humiliating me that much? Is that how you get your kicks? Finally seeing the real you. No, I can't be around you anymore. I'm leaving. Eyes burning with hatred, Toko glaring before stomping off. True. Oh, right. It could have been Jill. Jeez. Now she's gotta hate me. Skill points. Pog. Parted with the Toko and back to my room. So Toko likes art house film. I feel even worse than I did this morning. My body feels like lead and I'm getting chills. This is bad. I think I might be getting sick. But how are you getting sick in this environment? You could be like exhausted, I guess, but I'm just saying. I just want to check real quick. Oh, sorry. Kyoko said Sakura had broken the lock on this door. Does that mean it's been fixed already? Well, I should have known it wouldn't be that easy. Yeah, that's true. Okay. Oh, I totally forgot Tridra. I just saw it earlier today in Discord, and I was like, oh, right. Oh, why did I assume that she would still be here? Mukuro, are you leering at me? Yep. I was perfectly happy spending time with myself. But I guess if you're so desperate for attention, I can hang out for a little bit. Spend some time with a cold and distant Toko. Oops. Okay, word. I would like to give Toko a present, for better or for worse. I wonder if she'd like the love status ring. Or the Zol's diamond. Scarab brooch, God of War charm. Once you record a message onto this, that's a chemical reaction that just sort of takes 3 seconds after it's played. That's wild. Mr. Fastball. I wonder who this is for. Okay. Secrets of the Omoplata. Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. That's pogged. Yeah, OOP Arts is very... Is it OOP Arts? Am I off base by saying that the dolls sounds reasonable? They're used in prayer. Maybe she's gonna wish for... Imagine her fervently wishing for her and Byakuya to get together. She's a tough nut to crack, honestly. I was hoping for movie stuff, but nothing really here. I never tore Neko's pants, but I don't think that's gonna work. I don't know. You have to just sort of guess, I guess. That's fair enough. I don't really know, honestly. We're gonna go for the lunchbox. It's a fairly safe one all around. What is this, more pity? Do you always give people presents when you pity them? You are a total sucker. That makes you like it? Oh god. I can feel Toko's silent pressure on me stronger than ever. Take responsibility, huh? Responsibility, me?
Well,
I've been trapped in here too long, but there's nothing to do. The boredom started killing me. Neutral but sufficient, fair enough. So I thought maybe I could write my next novel, the pinnacle of romance literature. But I can't do it. Why not? I've got writer's block. My powers of delusion are in a complete slump. Oh. This has never happened before. What caused it? You did. You had all those old wounds. You're blaming me? I can't take it anymore. No more writing for me. I'm retiring. Retiring? That's such a waste. There's so much talent.
anyway.
No, I'm done. I never got all that good in the first place. Now I don't have the motivation or willpower anymore either. Damn, unless she's haunted by those ghosts of her past. Listen, Toko. Why not take this opportunity to look back at why you started doing this in the first place?
What's your problem?
Why I started. Yeah, why you started writing at all. Reflect on that, and I'm sure it'll give you at least a little motivation. It all started with a single love letter. A love letter? When I was in elementary school, I fell in love for the first time. He was a friend of mine. Wondered any feelings at first. He was the only boy I could talk to without getting hung up. But then he told me his family was moving to Shikoku. As soon as he said that, I could feel my chest starting to tighten. At first, I didn't even understand what I was feeling. It was a total mystery. But I was too embarrassed to tell him I felt directly, so instead I wrote him a love letter. And then... the next day, the day he left, I saw he'd hung the letter up on the school bulletin board. What? I got to talk to him again later on. Apparently he hated the fact that I talked to him so much. What? All the kids used to make fun of him for it. Oh my god. I guess that was his revenge to show the world my letter right before running off. It's the most miserable first love story I ever heard. But one of the teachers that read the letter said I had talent for writing. And that's what sparked my interest. So that's what happened, huh? And now I dug up that terrible memory. It's all your fault, all this trauma. It's all pointless. I'll never write another sublime love story ever again. Well then, why don't you write something besides romance stuff? Huh? What I mean is, why don't you just write about what you're actually feeling, right from the heart? You're saying I should take these feelings of anger and emptiness and turn them into a novel? Honestly, I think that'd probably do her a lot of good. That's not a bad idea. Fine, I'm gonna do it. Right from the heart. I'm gonna do it. Toko dragged her screeching laughter behind her as she ran off. Oh, she definitely seems motivated. Now I'm motivated. But is that a good thing? Okay, SP up. I parted with Toko and went back to my room. Very nervous right now. The L is happening very soon. I'm getting the chills. I'm kind of dizzy. I can't help it, I need sleep. Nighttime wasn't for a while, but I felt like my body had reached its limit. As I jumped on my bed, I felt like I was falling into a bottomless pit. It'll say, like, you've gotten very close and you get one more skill. I was unconscious before my head hit the pillow. Well, that's not quite true. I didn't pass out completely. It was more like my consciousness went dim. Hold on, I'm making a save before Kyoko dies. I don't want her to die. She's still alive. She's still alive. She's number 26. I weave back and forth between sleep and wakefulness, which is all to say, sleep paralysis. I was restless. Ugh. At some point, I found myself wandering through a strange dream. I think he's just sleep deprived, but we'll find out. And within the dream, a voice echoed across the walls of my mind.
I understand.
Is that Makoto? That voice. It's so familiar. It's...
I understand.
It's me.
I understand.
I understand.
I should understand everything.
Right.
My goal isn't to get out of here. It's to stay here.
Oh, he's all the Hangman's Gambit. He says, now I understand. True. Huh? What am I trying to say?
Hope. This is all for hope.
So in game show theory, I'm curious if they succeed, if something good happens to the world. Like if this game as like a microcosm of society is being broadcast to either a small or large audience, either like a small elite audience of, you know, the Illuminati or a large audience of the world, and being broadcast as a, like, you know, holding humanity in thrall to based on the result of the game. And if they can prove hope is real and not despair, they win and the mastermind gives up or whatever. And if they lose, then, you know, despair reigns or whatever. That's game show theory. Apocalypse theory, I don't know why there would need to be hope though. It could be some sort of, like, I guess, like, we haven't talked about like mystical theory or whatever, or like yokai theory or whatever. Like if there's some sort of like magic at play here, that could be interesting.
And that's why I have to stay.
It is. That's really funny. Wayfuls mentioned that one of Mukuro's eyebrows is much longer than the other. It's true. It's true. I like the asymmetry there. It's nice for his face.
My dream just now. What? So strange. Huh?
Whoa! Okay, so important to note, not Kyoko. We know this can't be Kyoko. We see their hands. That's not Kyoko.
Kyoko? What did you say?
What? Is it all a dream? Every day is peaceful. Every day is joyful. Happy days from the time you wake up to the time you go to sleep. Wishing only for those unchanging, unending, happy days, days of boredom repeating forever and ever. No abnormalities as far as I can see, life without the tiniest speck of abnormality.
If the world were like that, I'd consider that pretty damn abnormal.
Has there been a body discovered in our room?
Good morning, everyone! It is now 7 a.m. and nighttime is officially over. Time to rise and shine! Get ready to greet another beautiful day!
Ugh. Nope, no corpse in here. Alright. It took longer than usual for me to open my eyes. I let out a deep sigh of myself up the rest of the way. The chills, the aches, the unfathomable lethargy, they had all disappeared in the night. All that was left was me drenched in sweat. It wasn't just because of whatever bug I caught either, it was also the dream I'd had. What the hell was that? I mean, was it even really a dream? I was desperate to recall it. I scrambled to grab onto fragments of the dream and reeled them up from the dust of memory. That's right, I remember last night. I came down with a fever and couldn't quite get to sleep. I heard a voice I didn't really understand, and then... awake, Luchador shows up. The strange person stands to my bed wearing a mask and they're holding a knife. Fought them off, but I don't remember. I feel like I might have been detached from my body, burning up with fever. I was somewhere far away watching my body move on its own because of that. remember what actually happened. Yeah, I'm gonna check Bloom, but still, I feel like it resisted them desperately, feverishly. I will say this is making it very interesting that in Fate Grand Order, Ruriko Matsuzaki's one of Ruriko Matsuzaki's characters. I think he did 3 ? One of them, Edmond Dantes, who is. No, they didn't put him in. Did they put Dantes in Melty yet? Whatever. Anyway, he's dream related in Fate Grand Order, so it's very funny to have, you know, now Danganronpa dream stuff. Okay, yes. After that, things go black again. This thing I remember. Kyoko again. Kyoko was there. But what she had been doing in my room? A strange dream. No, was it really a dream? How can I possibly find her other way? What about that? Huh? It's empty. There's nothing inside. Wait, nothing inside? That's strange. It definitely wasn't before. I'm positive I put the knife from got from Toko in here. Wait, that means the knife they don't want to keep safe. I knew it. I just had a feeling. It wasn't a dream after all. But if that's true, that makes all this make even less sense. Why would someone want to attack me? And who was there behind the mask? Why was Kyoko? What the hell's going on? Okay, I agree. Yes. Okay, but yeah, the toolkit though. Okay, well, the game doesn't care about the toolkit, folks. I hate to say it. I hate to say it, but the game doesn't care about the toolkit. I agree. I'm thinking about it too. My tool here is here. Byakuya. Oh god.
Hey, Makoto.
Hey, Makoto. That's Makoto. Sure as the sky's blue. Hey, Hina. Just Hina so far? Got me worried, you know? What happened to you last night? Worried?
I mean...
Yeah, right after nighttime hit, we all went to get you. You were hammering away at your tool at your doorbell, but you never answered. We thought maybe you'd been, you know... I mean, not that actually that happened. I mean, no one here would want to, you know... So anyway, what were you doing? I didn't sleep, so I went right to bed. I had no idea you guys even showed up. But why'd you come to get me? Something happened? Well, lots of stuff actually. I'm not sure I can really explain.
Okay.
Meet up with everyone else, they're going to tell you about it. Everyone waiting somewhere else somewhere?
That's right. We
all stayed up the whole night. The whole night? I lost at Rock Paper Scissors, so I had to come get breakfast for everyone.
Okay.
So you got here just in time. Come on, help me carry it. Okay, sure. This is baffling. Everyone's in the gym? Hurry up, meet you there. What? The gym? Why is everyone in the gym? And the entire night? I'm so confused right now. Oh, okay. What? We're just shooting some b-ball outside of the school? I guess inside the school. And then a couple of bears, they were up to no good. Started making trouble in our neighborhood. I'm so nervous. Started a killing game in my neighborhood. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, we can all become one with a particular power tool if you would like. Be a jackhammer. Okay, there he is.
Huh? Oh, hey, Makoto.
This is worse than being late for your wedding, the birth of your son, and your own funeral all at once.
What?
To show up now, like it's no big deal. You made us stay up all night while you slept like a baby in your bed. Just like Hina said, everyone was there besides Kyoko. And I noticed they'd formed a circle around something. As soon as I what that something was. What the? Before I catch myself, I cried out. Whoa! Holy shit! Right out in front of them were the remains of Monokuma.
What are you doing?
What does it look like? We're dismantling it to see what makes it tick.
We're giving it to Hiro?
Dismantling? But I mean, that's Monokuma you're messing with, right?
Yeah, that's right.
She's not even phased.
Relax, there's no danger. You say that, but what is this? What are you guys doing? Yeah, there's a detonator in there. You're absolutely right. It looks like it's been professionally disassembled. How is that possible? Tearing apart something like that isn't dangerous? I'm very confused. Seriously, what are you thinking? How can you say tearing apart something like that if it isn't dangerous?
Hey, come on.
Well, I guess I'll handle this. Let's see what's going on, Makoto, because that's how much I like you. Byakuya found this little fellow lying around, then we tore it apart. That doesn't explain anything.
What?
Just before we went to bed last night, I came to the gym to try to talk to Monokuma. I wanted to see if he had any information about Kyoko's disappearance. And I found him, he was like normal. However, when I found him, he was no more than a regular toy. He didn't react to the same, didn't say a word. You're saying he wasn't moving at all. I waited there until nighttime officially began, but still, Monokuma laid there motionless. I gathered everyone up as quickly as possible so we could take a look. What the hell? I'm like very nervous right now. Even he still didn't make a move. So I immediately initiated the disassembly process. It was Master's stroke of genius, a chance to find out what made Monokuma tick. One thing you discover that he's quite a sophisticated machine. It's leagues beyond any normal remote control toy. Who even has enough free time to invest in something like that anyway? Besides that, I'm wondering is, why did he stop moving all of a sudden? I thought maybe he'd malfunctioned, but we didn't find any cause for taking it apart. So it didn't break down.
So in other words,
Then maybe something happened to his puppeteer, the mastermind, something unexpected. Yes. So the mastermind was getting to Makoto. Well, again, this is in theory, I guess. Assuming Wrestling Mask is the mastermind. They were trying to get to Monokuma and couldn't have the bear. I can't imagine any other possibility. Something unexpected? They were probably so scared of Mash they ran away in terror.
Could it be...
Maybe they got sick or something? But Monokuma made his announcement this morning, right? Who was that? Not the masterminds. Oh, I'm sure that's a recording. It sets you a timer and plays necessary. That's true. He says the exact same thing every day, right?
Hey,
Hey guys, I don't think now's a good time for light conversation.
you know?
I just found something. What is it? It's...
Huh?
It's what? A bomb. There's one installed in every Monokuma robot, I'm sure.
What?
A bomb? That's super bad. We need to get rid of it. Roger that. It appears the bomb has a motion sensor. Any sudden movement is sure to go off.
What?
Motion sensor, we're serious. Oh, I'm starting to get all shaky.
Just a second.
Get together, you're a man, aren't you? I'm fine, I'm totally fine. You're so not fine. You're all Oh, I probably should have mentioned the motion sensor is off right now. Oh my god. Don't scare me like that. God. The world's most spineless one of the century.
Don't be mean.
The century's just getting started. Don't call the race already. This is very funny, actually. Just hurry, put the bomb down. Hands, it's not going to do anyone any good. Put it in the pool. Okay, good call.
Well,
It's down. Everything's all good. Here to put the bomb down. Well, there wasn't any concern at that point. My eyes were glued to Monokuma's remains. He just stopped moving all of a sudden. Was it really because something happened to the mastermind they weren't expecting? But what could that have been when I thought about it? I couldn't help but think back to the night before. Being attacked by that masked figure.
Just a second.
Hey, Makoto? Huh?
hey.
Don't, huh? Did you hear everything we just said? Huh? So that's a no. What are you, kind of brain dead farm animal? Sorry. We were saying, what should we do now? And we've decided to continue our offensive assault.
it's all clear now.
To try to uncover the mastermind's true identity. We're going to break into the headmaster's room. Really?
Naturally.
Since the mastermind appears to have stopped all activity, now's our chance, wouldn't you agree? But if the mastermind comes back while we're in there,
What?
if you're scared, don't stay here by yourself.
What the heck?
Or go live in the chicken coop with all the other chickens. It's gonna be chicken number 6.
Such ignorance.
This is a battle. A fight to death for the death between us and the mastermind. We have time to deliberate.
But
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to have to kill each other or anyone else, but we have a chance now.
Come on.
So what are you gonna do? Are you gonna run away or are you gonna fight? You're right, I'll go with you.
It's all clear now.
Okay then. We're going to break into the headmaster's room. Everything comes down to this moment. Anything can happen, so prepare yourselves. I'll follow you anywhere, Master. Sakura, if you can hear me, lend me your strength.
How about that?
I can do this. I'm a man, and I can do this. You have the will of the entire universe on my side. We each found determination in our own ways, and when we were ready, we left the gym. Our target was the headmaster's room on the 4th floor of the school. Makoto, will you please bring up the knife? Just make sure you don't get in Master's way. So true.
okay.
Sakura's gonna be watching over us, so we're definitely gonna find something to help us bring this to an end. We've finally reached the climax. Well, let's hurry up and finish before the mastermind catches us all. I agree.
Let's go.
This is where we expose every last detail of the mastermind. Is everyone ready? It's locked as expected. So what are you gonna do?
What?
Isn't it obvious? We're gonna tear the door off its hinges. Wait, but the rules say we've seen the mastermind isn't watching us. The rules don't matter anymore.
But
like Makoto said, if the mastermind showed up while we're in there,
So in other words,
then we'll just have to finish our business before that can happen.
hey,
Okay, sure, but
what?
we've come this far, we can't back down now. We've agreed this is what we have to do, so we have to do it.
I mean,
For serious.
What the heck?
I mean, choice, we're desperate.
Okay.
Let's rip this door down.
actually,
But how are we gonna do that? This thing looks pretty sturdy. Then we'll need something sturdy of our own. What about that one thing? The thing in the tool shed.
oh, so
The pickaxe. So true.
I see.
That could be exactly what we need. Toko, what time is it? It was just before 9, so it's probably 9 on the dot
It's
now.
all clear now.
Okay, go get the pickaxe back by 9:01. That's straight up unreasonable. By myself?
Naturally.
Sure like to have your me time once in a while, right? Well, if it's me and you time the master, then yeah. How much time it took you to say that? 10 seconds. Take too long, and I'll erase your existence from my consciousness. Unacceptable. She must be sprinting right now. With that, Toko ran off loud as a herd of rabid elephants.
Hey,
For serious though, we're just gonna knock this door down. No problem solving running away. Find your stones, be a man. Yeah, he's right. You can't move forward by always avoiding danger.
If you spend all your time trying to avoid danger, you'll never move forward.
Kyoko, no! We know the danger. We know that risk means solving the mystery. We have no choice.
Hey,
Am I wrong? Even if it's dangerous, we have to overcome the challenges in front of us. Maybe, but I'm still super stressed. I'm so tense I can hardly talk. I'm totally flaps.
What?
Wait, Genocide Jill, where'd you come from?
You called for me and so I appeared.
Hello, it's the wonderfulous, murdiferous fiend here to greet you with a razor-sharp smile.
Come on.
What about the pickaxe? Where is it? Supposed to pick an axe? No, you imbecile, the pickaxe. Imbecile, you wound me, or master, you wound me with your executive level barbs. There's a bloody nose. Seriously, did you really forget?
give it a rest.
Omega-3 fatty acids, that's what you need, great for the old memory factory. But I think we already established that memories can carry over when they switch.
Not possible.
This is a level of useless they find difficult to tolerate.
Yes.
Ah, the light bulb just went on.
I see.
That's why I went to the garden, right? It was the pickaxe. Alright, we solved one mystery. That means there's one more mystery left. One more mystery?
Have you reached that certain
Now
age?
we need to figure out the identity of Object X.
So,
Now what are you talking about? Do I forget what we were talking about? You're like missing out on life.
You've gotta be kidding.
I'm not missing out on life. In fact, I found one in the garden. What'd you find?
You
I said corpse. A corpse?
Yep.
That's right. I found a corpse in the garden. Found a corpse in the garden?
What did you say?
Well then, before we enter the headmaster's room, there seems to be something else to look into.
Come on.
We're going to the garden. Okay. Well, this is... I slowly opened the door. I didn't want to, but no. Oh. I saw someone lying on the ground with a mask covering their face. There's a knife buried in their stomach up to the hilt. So this was the preview image. What the? Are they really dead? For sure, but who is it? Just to make things clear, last night I was attacked by someone wearing a mask. And whoever that was, now they're... I don't know why, but they're laying dead in front of me. I told you there's a corpse hanging out here.
No way!
They're really dead. Is this really a dead body?
What?
You can begin looking around right away. However, be ever so careful. There's no telling what you might find. Yeah. Okay. Well, can someone remove the mask, please? We need to find out who this actually is. But there's no way to tell with this mask covering their face like that. And the light coat they're wearing at least impossible to tell anything about their body itself. They give them the total mystery. One thing I do know is that whoever this is, they attacked me last night in my room. But why? How'd they wind up dead in here? Because Makoto wouldn't know that this person also attacked them. Attacked Makoto. Sorry, this person also attacked Makoto in the back room. Their heart isn't beating, they're not breathing, also the life comes to now complete stop. Thanks to the knife has been driven into their stomach, their clothes are stained a bright red. It appears the bleeding has stopped, the blood there is still wet. You have to touch and get some on you. How can you be so calm in a time like this? Who is it? Their face and body are all hidden, so I don't have a clue. Pretty sure it's a girl at least. How can you tell?
Well...
I think I see the outline of her chest and just the general shape of the body. The more I look, the more I'm sure it's a girl. Really, then it could be... Okay then. Let's just tear the mask clean off.
Come on.
Wait, don't. By the time he called out, it was already too late. Those hands shot toward the mask in the next instant. Oh! There was a blinding light and a deafening roar. Okay. So... the first thing I thought of before anything else was this helps the Junko is alive stonks are so high now. Fake corpses? Junko stonks through the roof. Okay. I'm mostly joking about that, but not entirely. Not entirely joking. I must confess. Junko stalks. On the other hand, the other stock currently rising. Kyoko mentioned and Sakura mentioned that the mastermind did something to everybody's bodies. And then Makoto was like, haha, like in the movies when they put an explosive in your body, haha. That's impossible, right? Haha. The body blew up. It blew it up, it blew 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 up. My vision started darkening, I prepared to pass out, but then...
Come on.
I put out the fire. As my consciousness attempted to float away, that voice reached up and pulled it back down to earth. Someone pressed something into my hands. It was a bucket of water. Come on, dump the water on it. Okay. I see wires. I'm telling you. After half of the body's on fire, I took aim and tossed the water as far as I could. Sploosh. Thankfully, it was enough to put out the fire. It died down, leaving only the unpleasant smell of burning. Right below the word unpleasant. Yep, boom. I guess I took care of it. What the hell, man? It exploded?
What did you say?
I had a bad feeling with that body. I never imagined it would explode. On the body.
What?
New one for Scooby-Doo? True. Now let's see who this corpse really is. It's burnt to a crisp. It's beyond well done, man. Don't compare it to steak. Don't compare it to a steak. I'll never be able to eat steak again. Now the body's charred, I really have no idea. How are we gonna find out who it was? Who isn't here right now? Huh? If we consider who's not here, they'll quickly narrow down who it must be. Only one person missing. It's Kyoko. Kyoko? No. And that dead body is Kyoko? No, that can't be right. Calm down, I didn't say it was Kyoko. But I mean, who else? There is one other person.
In other words,
The mastermind. What?
What?
The mastermind? Come on, there's no... The mastermind got charbroiled? Get serious. I agree. Normally they wouldn't be worth considering. But I have reason to believe it may be true. The mastermind being dead would explain that other matter, wouldn't it? Monokuma can help me around this master is dead, right?
But
the corpse is a girl, right? What are you talking about? You remember what Alter Ego said? Oh, right. I was like, what? The headmaster is a man and he's late 30s. Well, but as I mentioned last week, it is important to note that we did not know. We had categories that needed to be filled, but we did not know how many people we needed to fill those categories. Because we have, we had as of last week, question marks for the headmaster, the masterminds, the gray demon, and the 16th student. And maybe also the wrestling mask. Gray demon is probably wrestling mask, but not clear, right? But those 5 categories could be any number of people. Headmaster is likely the mastermind, so we put that down to 4 people, right? But right now, it's probably 5. You could have, I don't know if you could have 1 person be all those people, but it does not need to be 5. But it also could be 5.
what the heck?
It could be no more than 2 people either. Yeah, it could be any number between, can it be more than, can it be 1? I don't know if it could be 1. I think it has to be at least 2. But yeah. The mastermind's a middle-aged dude, right? In 30s? 30s. Hello? Hello? What are you talking about? Then could that mean the mastermind isn't the headmaster? Is it the teenage girl Kyoko told me about? The ultimate despair? Huh? Mukuro Ikusaba. I know, but middle-aged, it's just... Look, I'm not in my 30s yet. But it's coming. Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in the school. They call her the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
what?
What are you talking about? The other day, Kyoko confided in me. So there's a 16th student here in the school.
What?
I think you better tell us everything you know. Hey, happy belated birthday. All Kyoko told me was Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in the school, the one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her. Thank you. The one they call the ultimate despair. It sounded like Kyoko thinks Mukuro Ikusaba is the mastermind. I don't have proof, but I have no doubt I'm right.
I see.
Another student here, and the female? That would match the body's characteristics.
So,
And that phrase, ultimate despair, it sounds super mastermindy, doesn't it?
Could it be?
So the mastermind is this girl Mukuro, and she's a student here, and she's the ultimate despair? Yeah, that's what we heard tonight so far. But she's been hiding here in the school with some teenage Bigfoot. How'd she wind up this burnt to a crisp?
What the heck?
None of this makes any sense to just suddenly show up and then die? It does sound like Danganronpa though, huh? I didn't even take a close look at the body. There may be some clues to help us figure out exactly who it is. Hey, wait!
What?
Aren't we forgetting something? You know, Toko?
What?
Oh yeah, she got totally blown up, huh? Forget about her. I'm sure the explosion vaporized her. Oh, she survived! Oh, she survived. The Akiyama was almost free. Oh, what just happened, Master?
Stop talking.
Declared for the whole world to hear, you would never again inhale a single molecule of oxygen. Oh, then I don't mind breathing in the carbon dioxide you exhale. It's enough for me to live. No, it's not.
What the heck?
The strangest back and forth I've ever seen. I guess the question is, did Jill just die? Is the question I have. Did Jill just die? I saw something out the corner of my eye just for a second. It's a corpse, isn't it? I guess so. Yes. Which is it? Is it a dead body or not? It's a dead body. I hate this. I hate it. I'm not gonna look at it. I don't want to faint again. Yeah, we won't die. I think it's best if you don't look. Someone's dying. Why? Why is this happening? Even the explosion has been perfect. I gotta hand it. You do gotta hand it to the mastermind. You gotta hand it to the, you do not, for the record, have to hand it to the mastermind. Is it wrong to admire that kind of skill? No. I mean, yes, no. It's a complicated question.
Could it be?
Mastermind just got master landmines.
How about that?
Pretty good, right? That one's going in the joke book of my soul. Okay. Yep. I had a bad feeling about that body. I never imagined it would explode. Regardless, can't but wonder who it was. Things are going more interesting by the minutes. I see wires. I'm telling you. And this, so again, no matter how much meta information I had, and the information that I had was literally just that Junko was popular. I'm seeing a wire, personally. It could be the bomb, you're right. But if this is a robot of some kind, some sort of automaton, the Junko theory goes through the roof.
So,
Watch yourself, Mako. She may be dead, but she's still a girl. Don't worry. Don't have to buy you all that much. Clear fluid? Not Kyoko after all. Is it clear fluid? Oh, yeah. Oh, maybe oil? What the heck is this? So that's the body. It's a key? Is that what Kyoko took from Monokuma? What'd you steal?
So...
Stole this. A key? Yep. Different key. This isn't anything like that. And this key is... the precious, perhaps?
What?
Did you find something? On the ground near the body. I've never seen this before. What could it possibly go to? So even you don't know them. Makoto, I'm gonna give you a very important task, huh?
I see.
That key might give you access to areas we thought were locked. You mean
So in other words...
the biolab, the data center, the headmaster's room, and the dorms on the second floor. It's in your hands. You're an errand boy now? Okay, let me go back in here. What the heck? I want to see the body! We got railroaded. That's lame. What the heck? Oh, we got time for some of this at least. We got an audio bug too, I think. Oh, that sucks. Well, I couldn't have fixed. I couldn't have changed that. So apologies, folks. I didn't realize, but there was no way I could have known. Oh, so menu fixes the bug. Wild. Biolab. Give it a shot. Not even close. All right. I mean, it looks like data center, right? For sure. Like this, if you made me guess blind without even being given a list, I would have said data center. It looks like the computers. It looks like the future. It has distinct data center energy. Click. I managed to unlock the data center. I guess running around paid off. I have to go tell everyone else. Back to the garden. Why, you idiots? So you're back. How'd it go? Okay. It's the data center. Down on the 4th floor. Then we can get into the data center now?
I see.
Interesting. But why did the now deceased have that key on them? They keep that MF key on them. I'll just go and find out. Let me examine the body. Here we are. The door's still unlocked. So when you open that, there's not going to be another huge kaboom like before, right? You're asking that now? Don't worry, we have Makoto. What?
In other words...
It's in your hands. Again? It means I trust you. It's an absolute lie, just being used. cool math games. I closed my eyes and tried to clear my mind. Silent prayer, I slowly opened the door. The loaded phrase these days. And what I saw, nothing happened. Hog. It's just computers. Making sure I'm still alive, I also opened my eyes. Whoa. Okay, confirmed. So this is almost decisively the room where the Great Demon met with Monokuma after chapter 1. In a word, the room was strange. I mean, all the rooms up to now were strange, but this room had a special kind of strangeness. Why is there a camera in this room? So as far as, so anybody's keeping tally of my many theories. Game show theory gets a pretty solid dub from there being a camera in here, right? As far as game show theory goes, everything that happens in the school is part of the production, right? As far as game show theory goes, which means that even going into back rooms and showing us stuff is part of the production. So I think there being a camera in here, where otherwise there would be no reason to have a camera in here, is a dub for game show theory. But yeah, it's true. If the actual control center is in the Monokuma room, then yes, this is a security feature as well. But in game show theory, it wasn't a surface fear like the rest of the school. Here the fear was looking beneath the surface. The room is filled with kind of dread. I agree, this is really good. I will say this game does a very good job with the kind of creepypasta energy. I find that a very effective mode of horror when it's done well. When creepypasta horror is done well, it's so good. I find that very compelling. It's hard to do well though. It's very easy to go too edgy, and Danganronpa gets too edgy sometimes. Yes, thank you. I don't want to get into spoilers, because if you have not played or watched the description, you should do so yourself and not learn about it ahead of time. Play it if you can, especially if you like card games, but if you can't, or don't want to, then experience it yourself before looking more. But I will say, Inscription very much has that creepypasta but real energy, and I find that an incredibly compelling mode of horror in games, especially smaller games.
What?
Hey, that's... Here, extended trembling hand and pointed. Look at all those okay, there's a global map. Get a tally mark for Apocalypse Theory. Maybe in the next game we'll have to do a tally of the grand theories. Apocalypse Theory, major dub here. Major dub for Apocalypse Theory here. We've had so many dubs tonight for the theories. Look at what they're showing. Huge dub for Apocalypse Theory. Each monitor displayed a different section of the school. Dorms, the classrooms, every part of the school was covered. This is...
What?
It's the direct feed from every single surveillance camera. I think just for visual effect, they're not switching views, so I'm guessing it's just like a CCTV effect. All the cameras in the school feed back into this room, and they're displayed here on these monitors.
So that's it.
So the sole purpose of this room is to watch us. To watch us? And this room is...
It's all clear now.
The Mastermind's private room without a doubt. The Mastermind's room. I guess that makes sense. So the Mastermind was here. Watching us. Among us. And I think this settles it. Huh? The body in the garden? If they had the key to this room, they could only one thing. That was the body of Mukuro Ikusaba, and she was the Mastermind. The Mastermind is dead? Like, really, really dead? It would seem so. For serious. It's too bad they had to go and die while Master could kill them himself. The Mastermind is dead. Wait, what did I say? Is that really true? Does that mean it's all over? I already forgot what I said, I'm sorry. I mean, that body... Whatever happened, they obviously didn't die a natural death. So wasn't that...
But...
Among Us? Yeah, no, that's true. I'm sorry. It comes naturally now. I can't help it. I can't help it. That's not true. It's so tempting all the time though. The Mastermind really is dead. That means you can finally get out of this hellhole.
How about that?
Gotta hurry up and find the exit, come on.
That's enough.
No, we can check this thoroughly first. What about the exit? If the mastermind truly is dead, we can leave whenever we decide to. But right now, we need to find out why the mastermind set up this life or death game in the first place. And I'm bothered with the fact that mastermind was obviously murdered.
What?
Murdered? So you think so too, huh?
Naturally.
There's no doubt. The mastermind. So I think the mastermind was murdered by Mukuro Ikusaba. The joke.
But
Why's it got to be that way? I mean, who could have ever even done it?
Such ignorance.
That's exactly why I said we need to investigate the purpose and identity of the mastermind.
I'm telling you.
Now, do you understand? You use this insight, you're banned talking to Master ever again. The mastermind's purpose and why they were killed? This may very well hold the answers to those questions. After all, the mastermind spent who knows how much time here. Okay then, let's uncover the identity of the mastermind. Is this just happening right now? Is this just happening? Are we doing this right now? The mastermind. The 16th Ikusaba. Lying hidden somewhere in the Mukuro. I didn't mean it like that. I'm sorry. If you're talking about Forspoken, I didn't mean it like that. I'm just like stunned. Are we actually here? You know what this is like? You know what this is like? This is like in Among no. This is reminding me a lot of Portal actually. I'm trying to think of other games where like you go behind the scenes at some point. And Portal comes to mind. And that's not, I don't think that's a deep spoiler. Portal's been around for a long time. I'm investigating the mastermind's private chambers? Yeah, that's something I do know. And like I said, I get how you make that joke once, maybe twice. That scene was not twice. Was it 2007, Portal? 2007, oh my god. Oh, I'm so old. I'm so old. Okay, I mean, I guess we're just here now. I'm trying to figure out when to cut the stream too, but who am I to cut us off now? Who would I be? I'm clicking on the door first. This door's kind of creepy. It's got a picture of Monokuma on it. Could be inside. No luck. The door's locked, huh? Just the key to open this room. Let's give it a try just in case. And oh yeah, I'm talking to a bear. Nope, no good. Won't even fit in the keyhole. No.
Yeah.
Well, don't worry about it. Everything's fine. The mastermind's dead. Yep. Right? Someone's gonna cap into us. Yeah, I guess you're right. I can't stop thinking of the door with Monaco's picture on it. But worrying about it isn't gonna do me any good. He knows right. The mastermind's gone, so there's nothing to be afraid of anymore. No matter when, surveillance cameras are following every move. I mean, they're absolutely everywhere. How many does this place have anyway? No comment that this is weird. This is weird. That's fascinating, actually. There's really a ridiculous number of monitors here. As long as I have this, huh? Look at Master Girls, I get these for the eyes. Okay. How much is a monthly membership? What? That'd be good. Monitor with the monitor room on it. Bunch of computers all lined up. Like high performance PCs, nothing like the ancient laptop all 3 goes installed, blah blah blah. They're all on what seem to be locked. So what, we can't do anything? Oh, I'm sorry, no, I was thinking about Portal still. Thank you. No, you're absolutely right. And I think, I mean, that's like, you know, like a tenth of a point for game show theory. If the rules are absolute, there's been no rules broken yet. Nothing was broken into. Just use your fighting spirit to force your way in. Century are you from? The mastermind must have been using these to monitor the network. An alter ego. You may well be right about that. What if the mastermind broke the rules? That's fascinating. But there's no point thinking about it now. You're right. If there is something like demonic or spiritual or magical happening here, and the rules are absolute, if the mastermind broke a rule, that would explain their death, potentially. I don't know that I believe supernatural theory is running at high stonks right now. I think it's very low stonks, but it's possible. Nothing on this one. Next to that TV. Is that a TV antenna?
How about that?
It is. It's like the one my grandma uses. One of the high-def antennas. Wait, so if we hook it up, we can watch TV? Did someone say TV?
You know?
Well, Saturday morning Hina's here. Talking about me?
Okay.
Anyway, well, if you can watch TV, let's do it. Come on.
You know?
So you're all starved for info from the outside, huh? Alright, working magic to be quantum leaping your way to TV before you know it. Quantum leaping the TV land. Classic. What's he talking about?
You know? Huh?
Oh. What's wrong? Good news for all you Saturday morning kiddies out there. I think got the TV working. Really? All I do is switch it on.
What?
Then do it. Freaking idiot mastermind ought to get them to cut free from the rest of the outside world.
What the heck?
They were sitting here watching TV the whole time. They thought they could get away with it. This is gonna hurt, yeah. Yep.
Huh?
Hell yeah. This is the feed coming with the surveillance camera monitor in this room, isn't it?
What the heck?
That's weird.
Come on.
What are you doing?
Huh?
That's really weird. You're weird. Weird in every way possible, not just weird, super weird. But this TV isn't hooked up to anything but the antenna. So how's it showing the camera feed?
Well...
Try changing the channel? Oh, good idea. See that I try. Here, I went through each channel one by one. But on every channel, it was just us. It's a live feed of us standing there in the data center.
What the heck?
What the heck? Is it broken or something?
Could it be?
No, there's kind of trick to it. Some weird setup. Oh, jump scared by that. A trick? What kind of trick?
Actually.
I'm not sure, but... Huh? Huh? What?
Huh?
What?
What?
Been a while, you friggin' bastards. Monokuma? How? You're supposed to be dead. Me? Dead? Don't be freaking stupid.
What?
Yeah, you're kind of strange. Something seems different.
Of course.
Of course I'm different. Evolution is perfectly natural. After all, I've been hibernating for 2 years already. I think it's been like half a day at most. How are you alive again? Oh yeah, that's it. The look on your faces right now is sublime. That's what I wanted to see. Don't let you have hope to despair. I told you, game show theory. Now, don't tell me you pretend to be dead all for this moment. Why would a bear pretend to be dead? You're the one who should pretend to be dead when you see a bear. I mean, that's totally laughable. It makes me laugh. I'm gonna laugh now. Ahaha.
Well now.
And that's that.
Shing!
Well, don't try to cut off your past so full of hope and begin to despair at the future ahead of you. I want you all to have way more fun in this killing game. You can't be serious. You have to keep going.
Let me out of here!
No, you're supposed to get out of here. Get out of here. Are you still obsessed with getting out of here?
Unbelievable.
How do you not get it? There is no getting out of here. And besides,
Yep.
this life isn't all bad, you know? I mean, there's stuff you don't like about life no matter where you are. Are you serious? This place is the worst. If it's the worst, does that mean you're in despair?
Well now.
Ooh, I'm pooped from all that laughing. Let's get to the point now. The point?
Hey,
You guys really struck gold when you found that TV. Yes, indeed. That TV is an essential part of your school life here. What are you talking about?
What?
I knew it was hiding a secret of some kind.
What the heck?
But I connected the antenna, so why is it just showing us the surveillance feed? Look how attentive they are now. Well then, I'm going to let you in on a blood-gushing secret and tell you about it. That TV, absolutely, without a doubt, displaying the signal coming in on the antenna.
Huh?
But what does that mean?
What the heck?
Displaying the signal? But it's just us standing here.
Unbelievable.
You're so stupid, don't you get it? Fine, I'll just tell you.
Thrills, chills,
Yes!
kills.
Yes! Yes! I've been going on about this for so long! Oh, that feels so good. The largest dub in SL_TV history, recorded after 1,000 pages of forum posts. Oh, that feels great. That feels great. We got there, folks. Thank you. I will hydrate. Oh, thank you for the points, too. To commemorate the occasion. Yes. Oh, that feels great. Huge dub for Underscore Industries. Thank you, Hydra, for a major offering to the points gods. Oh, I'm so happy. Oh, we have so many points coming in. The points are just flying in right now. Thank you, everybody, for the points. The points gods are very pleased. Oh my god. Yes. Yes. Okay. And so now, my theory from earlier tonight about how the school is... everybody's betting on whether or not there's going to be hope remaining in the end. What?
Extreme!
This killing game is being broadcast live to the entire world. It's the most popular thing on TV. Did I even read the last one? I'm sorry, I just freaked out when I saw it. Doesn't matter how many times I said it, I don't know what it's supposed to mean. I mean, even if I understood the words, I'm not sure I understood the deeper meaning. Broadcast live to the entire world? What kind of bad joke is this?
That's...
It can't be. I've been taken over the airwaves somehow. And also Apocalypse Theory.
Oh,
The camera feed is being broadcast? No way, that's impossible.
Phew.
That kind of overconfidence is a major weakness in your crisis management system. You know that? All you need is one weird trick that I found, and hijacking the airwaves is easy mode. This one weird trick. Are you being serious right now?
Of course.
Of course. We're kind of creaking. So Apocalypse Theory also, I think, the flavor that I'm thinking about the most right now is that, like, it's sort of like a hostage crisis. Like, whoever's running this is putting the world on hold. And there's like a bet, basically, of like, who will win the killing game? Will Monokuma win, or the kids win and sort of bloom hope? But the sound's coming from my own mind. Like a boat tossing in the ocean, my mind had begun to creak and groan.
Hey,
Everything has a meaning, you know? Oh my god, I can't believe this. All those hints I gave you, all those tantalizing tips of the school's mysteries. I told you it was all part of the production! Even me luring you here right now. Why would I do any of that without a reason? It was all for my captive audience to show them true despair like they've never seen it before. I became the director of a despair-based production. This is the ultimate reality show, the best in despair entertainment.
what are you saying?
You're lying. It was on TV, the police and everyone else would be going crazy. Yeah, there's no way they wouldn't try to rescue us.
Actually,
What if they already did? Huh?
yes indeed.
But then again, it's not really any of their business, right? Sure, you might actually yell at their TV trying to warn you, but who would actually come here to help? Don't you think that's possible? I don't really know how personally though, so whatever.
This can't be.
But can take control while communications like that, you'd need an astronomical amount of resources. Yup, so how can things become this far? Well, that's a secret. There's something you'll need to do first, remember? What?
Of course.
Yeah, the little business of the class trial.
A body has been discovered. After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin.
Oh. I'm so happy though, because I've been harping on the whole the game show theory for a while with regards to the backroom stuff, like that everything was part of the show. You mean? So true.
It's the
I'll
Monokuma
leave the next
file.
Monokuma file right here. Everyone give it all you got, okay?
Heart-pounding excitement.
Things are gonna get pretty crazy from here on out. You're in for a heck of a
I
ride.
can't wait. I can't wait.
How did they do 2 sequels to this game? And then he was gone. How did they do 2 sequels to this game? I know. I'm just, like, because, like, all the reveals are happening. And then he was gone. Reality was incomprehensible, the truth hopelessly out of reach. All we were left with was despair. And a board game, I know. And also some spin-offs. And they're planning to do a new one, right? Yeah. We stood there for I don't know how long, frozen in place. I couldn't think. It took everything I had just to keep myself from standing upright. I don't understand any of this. What's the spare entertainment, and how is he still alive?
I'm sick of this.
I thought that finally we could get out of here. And plus, what do you say about a class trial?
Stop talking.
Well, that's obvious. The class trial is the class trial. What it means is at this point, we have to figure out who the culprit is. Figure out who killed Kyoko. What?
What the heck?
What are you talking about? That Mukuro Ikusaba was the one who died. The victim was a female, right? Kyoko certainly fulfills that condition. And if Monokuma is still alive and active, that means the mastermind, Mukuro Ikusaba, isn't dead. So naturally that body can't belong to her, so it must be Kyoko. There is no other possibility. Yes, there is. Body's Kyoko's? Kyoko's been murdered? No, it's not possible, because I don't know anything about her yet. I agree. I don't know who she really is. To have it end like this. I don't believe it. I refuse to believe it.
Quiet.
Whether you believe it or not doesn't matter. The truth is the truth. If you refuse to believe, it's for your responsibility to discover the truth for yourself. Myself? Anyway, we better begin. But if we're gonna have a trial, then that means the killer...
That's right.
It must be someone participating in our school life. Wait, so you're saying one of us killed Kyoko? Well, that's not precisely what I'm saying, no.
Huh?
But you just said...
Stop talking.
I don't have time to explain that. There's a veritable amount of issues I need to confirm. So I'm going to begin your search. If you value your lives, you'll put everything you have into this. That's how this game works, after all. Oh my god. Oh! Oh, okay. Unconfirmed. Due to the explosion, the victim's identity is unknown. They were, however, dead before the blast. The victim had been stabbed a single time with a knife which went completely through the body. Also been struck in the head with an object about as thick as a metal pipe. That is huge info, because Makoto did not do that. The body was covered with other wounds, but these were at least several days old. Is that what the song is called? Box 16? Even the Monokuma probably tells who the victim is. Nice. Will it be Kyoko? The thing is, like, it doesn't look like Junko. Or... I have no choice. I have to investigate. I have to cover the streets myself. No matter what, I find out what happened, or we're all dead. Scene of the crime, back to the garden. Oh my god, this is so good. Oh my god. Time to get started. You can check anywhere that may be important from one end to the other. I just need to do what I always do. Okay. Now this is regrettably a phenomenal time to save the game. I know, I hate it. Oh, the tattoo. Yes, we can do that. We can do that real quick. I know that's a big cliffhanger. Like fragments of something that all burns. I can't really be sure, but I feel like I've seen something like it before. Don't tell me if you know what it is. But where? Hey, was it there? Okay. Okay, we'll have to... Don't tell me. Oh yeah, the hands thing. True. Good point. Good point. Is it a bullet hole? Huh? Let me go to the body's fingernails. Oh, they're fake nails. They're really long. What's Junko? They seem to get in the way of normal activity. It would be really hard to wear gloves with those on. It would be like, if not impossible. There's always one in the back of her right hand. This is a tattoo. It got burns, so I can't make it out the whole thing, but... Is this a picture of a dog or something? Metal Gear? I've never seen anything like it before. Foxhound? Thank you, Shrew. Yes, same time. It's in the right hand. Okay. I know. Okay, but we're doing this next time, though. I'm sorry. Okay. We have to do this next time. I have to leave. We have to cut it off here. I wanted to leave to make sure we got that done. Okay. Stream folks, hold up. YouTube folks, quick recap, and we're exiting. Before the recap, thank you for being here. Incredible episode. We've learned so much. Collected a massive dub, predictions-wise. So happy about that. Oh my god. Yes. 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 And Game Show 3 confirmed. Kyoko's MIA. Masked person might be dead. We don't know. There could be a robot or there could be someone else wearing the mask. We don't know. But Bane is dead. And there's so much happening. Game Show 3 got confirmed. Game Show 3 got confirmed. Game Show 3 got confirmed. Fox Die's been killing the students. That makes sense, yeah. So, oh my god, losing my mind. It was incredible. The lore, the twists, the turns. We've collected so many wins tonight. Anyway, I'm Essel. If you want to see more Danganronpa, make sure you subscribe to the channel to find more from me. I am planning to play the other games in the near future, so stay tuned for more. Playlist above for more Danganronpa of this game, and 2 and 3 probably coming soon afterward. And come by the stream if you want to see more live. Come by, join us live, twitch.tv/Essel_TV, Sunday through Thursday, 7 p.m. Eastern, for more. And join the Discord as well. If you want to get the up-to-the-day and hour updates on what I'm up to. Thank you for being here. Hopefully, I will see you on the stream sometime soon. Until next time. Peace. If I can find the, yeah.